Welcome to Insecteresting. This is a really fun game if your classroom is studying insects or has crickets as pets. The object of the game is to identify as many common insects as possible. And by the end of the game, if you if you identify all 20, you get to print out a pretty cool certificate. And so to start, just click the start button in the bottom right corner. And you see you have a little town here in a magnifying glass. And so you have to watch carefully in the town. Here was a little disturbance. So I click here, and it says identify this insect. So I have four choices: a house cricket, a deer tick, a Luna moth, or a field cricket. And there's no official time limit in this game, but as you look down here, it's daytime. You have to try to identify as many insects as possible before it becomes nighttime, when it's much harder to identify them. So if I look at this, I know that this is a deer tick. So I click the deer tick button. And did you know that the deer tick is a parasite? Deer ticks feed on the blood of birds and mammals. They can transmit Lyme disease to humans. Okay, so I've now identified the deer tick. So I go back. I found one insect. So I look for more disturbances. Here's one by this house. And it says identify this insect. Well, I look at that, I can see that's some kind of cricket. And in this game, there are three different kinds of crickets to identify. But since there's only one choice of a cricket here, I click field cricket, get some information. Did you know that crickets can jump 20 to 30 times the length of their own bodies? I click back. And it's getting dark soon. Here's something up here. It's moving. And so this is a kind of butterfly. Now I know there's two different kinds of butterflies here, painted lady and a monarch butterfly. Well, I know a monarch butterfly is bigger. The painted lady, I know that in some third grade classrooms and second grade classrooms across the country, painted ladies are raised. I know this is a painted lady. And it says in North America, the painted lady is often called the cosmopolite or the thistle butterfly. The painted lady has a wingspan of about 8 centimeters. Okay. So that is the third insect I found. And so you just keep doing this. Here's something on the log. And here's one of my favorite insects. This is a Luna moth, a big, big moth named after the moon. Did you know the wingspan of a Luna moth can extend nearly 5 inches? You'd believe it if you ever found a Luna moth. And let's do one more. And there are 20 total insects to find. So let's go here. And now we have this insect, which is a cicada. Click cicada. Did you know cicadas are considered delicacies in some countries? So anyway, by now you definitely get the hang of it. Kids will like it as the time goes on. The screen will get, as it gets closer to night, the screen gets darker. The lights in the houses will pop on. And it's a great game for kids who are just being introduced to insects. They'll be able to identify a lot of these insects because they're common insects. Others will be insects that they'll learn about through playing the game. Let's do this last one here. And we have the common housefly. And you know that over 91% of all flies found in homes are houseflies? Houseflies are considered pests and carry and transmit many diseases and sicknesses. Again, there's 20 different insects to try to identify. And kids will have a lot of fun with this. So I hope you enjoyed Insecteresting.